How to supercharge your financial success. This is the topic of today's video. Hello and welcome. My name is Peter B and I welcome you here at My First Million, where we are achieving our financial goals together. So, recently we went back to the basics and took a look at the wealth cycle again. The wealth cycle is the very fundamental core of personal finance. And in today's video, we want to build up on that. Based on the wealth cycle, we are able to identify the very fundamental core, what you will need to do in order to improve your financial success. But first, let's have a quick recap what the wealth cycle is. As said, the wealth cycle is the very fundamental basics of personal finance. You have earnings, then you subtract your spendings. So earnings minus spendings will then give you your savings. And then you will use your savings to invest. And if you invest successfully, you will be able to generate a rate of return out of your investments, which then should boost your earnings again. So basically there are four areas in the wealth cycle: earnings, spendings, savings, and investings. And based on these four areas, you should be able to identify where you need to improve in order to supercharge your financial success and see improvements fast. So how to do that? Let us go through some examples. So in the example here, we have someone earning $20,000 per year. Let's say this is annual earnings and annual expenses. Then he's spending $25,000. So then how much is he saving? 20,000 minus 25,000. He is not saving money. He's spending too much, minus 5,000. So is he able to invest? Basically, not. Basically, he is spending too much. So in investments would be actually debt in his case. So what is his issue here? What is this person's issue? Is it his debt? No, the issue already happened at the first line. He's either earning too little or spending too much. And depending where in the world you're living, you will say probably one or the other. But let's assume he's living in the United States. Living in the United States on 25,000, having expenses of 25,000. I think this sounds even not just reasonable, but even pretty frugal. So in his situation, he is earning too little. So his issue is here, this earnings. So let's take this away again, and then let's make some adjustments. Let's say again, this person is in the United States, but this time he's earning 150,000 per year, and he's spending 155,000 per year. And again, he has the same results. He has a savings of minus 5,000. So still no positive savings here. But where's the problem now? So this time, if in the United States, probably you can say he's earning pretty decent. So his issue is most likely his spendings. He's spending too much based on his earnings. So let's make another adjustment to this. Let's say he's still earning 150,000, but let's say he's only spending 100,000 and he's saving 50,000. But he's not investing anything. So what's this person's issue here? The upper line is fixed. He's earning, he's reasonable high, even nice. His spendings compared to his earnings is reasonable high. So therefore he has a nice savings rate. Very nice savings rate even, you could argue. However, if he doesn't invest, his wealth cycle is broken. His investments won't be boosting his earnings. So this person's issue is then here. He needs to start to do investing. So his issue will be in investments. Now let's do another adjustment. Let's say he's investing money already. So he is investing everything that he can, the whole 50,000, and therefore is at least doing the right thing. But maybe he's not able to generate a positive return. Maybe he's even losing money on his investment. Of course, this always could be happening on a short period of time, especially if you invest into the stock market. But if you have these results over a long time, then something in your investment approach is broken. So if during a long period of time, instead of that your investments are adding to your earnings, they're reducing your earnings. This means in this situation also your investments are broken. So there's something wrong here. So what this person probably need to do then, he need to educate himself better on investments. Don't just YOLO your money into one gambling stock, but maybe invest in a long time horizon in a well diversified way so that you overall can participate on the long term upwards trend of the stock market. So to sum it up, you basically have different things that you could be doing. You can increase your earnings, you can decrease your spendings, and as a result, of course, you want to see a high savings rate. Then you want to invest your money, have more money invested, and especially the investments also should be able to generate a positive rate of return. And this is exactly it. This is exactly what you need to take a look into consideration when it comes to supercharging your financial situation. Are you able to identify all 4 areas in your wealth cycle? How much you earn, how much you spend, how much you save, how much you invest, and then also how well are your investments doing? And then you will know the answer, the fundamental answer to the question how to supercharge your financial situation is by tackling your weakest link. If you don't earn enough, then you need to focus on your earnings. If you spending like in Congress, as Dave Ramsey uses to say, then you need to get your spendings under control. If you don't save enough, then something is still wrong either in your earnings or in your spendings. And if you don't have investments, then you need to start to do investing. And if your investments are not doing well, then you need to educate yourself better in order to be able to increase your rate of return and improve your rate of return. Don't try to win this game quickly. It's a very long-term game. It takes a lot of time, many cycles, many years. But if you do play the game well, improve your cycle, your wealth cycle, by each turn that you're taking, then you will see that over time there's a compounding effect kicking in, and it's getting better and better and easier to win financially. So what's the area that you need to improve the most in order to supercharge your financial success? Please share it with us and write it in the comments below. Thanks a lot for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and especially I look forward to seeing you winning financially.